Hey guys, BrickQueen here with a Lego Batman movie set to review for you guys. It is set number 70907, Killer Croc Tail-Gator. It has 460 pieces and cost entirely too much. It is $70. I think it should probably be more like $40, but that's just me. But anyway, I got it, so let's go ahead and check it out. So here is everything that we get in this set, and for $70 you would really expect there to be more here, but there's not. You're paying so much because there is a big fig in this set. There are also 3 minifigures, so let's go ahead and look at those first. We have Zebra Man. It's definitely a unique looking minifigure. I mean, I like this one. I think it's kind of cool that we have something so different, for sure. And of course, since he has a mohawk, he doesn't really have a second face. But he does have some, printing on the back of the head, so that's kind of nice. And some nice zebra stripes all around him. And looks like he's got little black shorts on, so that's kind of cool. So that is Zebra Man. And the other one that you guys may, well, if you've seen the movie, I'm sure you're familiar with all of these, but if you haven't seen the movie, you may not be familiar with this one. Is Tarantula. Kind of different for sure. I think my favorite part about this figure has to be the hairpiece. I think that's kind of cool. I really like that they changed it up. It's not just the regular ponytail. It's got, the hair kind of swooped up on top there, so that's kind of cool. I hope to see that more, maybe in blonde and brunette and different colors like that, maybe even a redhead. That'd be awesome. So this is Tarantula, and Tarantula does have a double-sided face, and there it is. So we get that one where she's smiling, and that one where she looks like she's ready to fight. So anyway, that's kind of cool. And so those are the 2 very unique minifigures that we have in the set. And I'm just going to kind of set these 2 back here for a minute so we can look at everything else in here. We have a miniature little bat boat, kind of almost looks like a little jet ski type of thing. I'm not sure which it's supposed to be, but it does have little stud shooters on each side, and you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with these. You just press down right here, and it fires that little stud at the front of it there, like that, and then you tend to lose them. You do get extras. I didn't include them in the video this time, but they always include extras for the stud shooters, so that's always handy. And this does, besides having Batman on there, it also has 2 stickers on here, and the first is the bat symbol there on the front, and there's this really cool looking control panel here. I think that's awesome. I think that is really a cool sticker. Totally kind of forgot, there's more stickers back here at the back. There's these 2 right here also. So actually on this little bitty thing there are 4 stickers, which is probably too much for something this size. I think they could have, maybe gone that, just printed the red on there. But who knows, that's just me. Anyway, so there's that, and this is the Batman minifigure that we get. Of course, he does have the new utility belt that all the Lego Batman movie Batman characters had, which is awesome. And then there's his face, and the second face he has there. And a little bit of back printing, nothing too fancy about that. But anyway, there's Batman. So now that you've seen kind of all of the, I wouldn't say normal stuff in it, but kind of all of the side stuff. Basically, this is the set. This is, what you're really looking for when you, what I'm really looking for when I buy the set. I don't know about everybody else. I just speak for myself. But this truck, I think, is really cool. The Tail-Gator. It's been definitely overhauled to be one that Killer Croc can use. So I'm just going to kind of set him off for a minute, and we will take a look at him. But I just want you to see how this was redesigned. You've got the gear shift has been moved back here so that he can use it, and also the steering column comes all the way through. You can, if you look in the front, you can see how that's the steering column attached all the way up through the front, all the way to back here, so that he can actually drive this himself, which I think was a really nice touch. Not just letting one of the other villains drive it, but designing it to where he can drive it himself, I think was really, really cool. I like that a lot. And then let's take a look at our big fig Killer Croc. Now, the fingers you may kind of recognize a little bit because they basically used the same kind of fingers on the Rancor. It was a little different. The hands weren't exactly like this. They were different, but the fingers were the same. The way the fingers are made anyway, because you can take the fingers off. Kind of almost a little creepy taking the finger off like that, but so anyway, let's just reattach that real quick. Now, one thing that I have always said about Big Figs, and maybe one day they'll change, is I wish that the legs moved. That would be awesome, or if the tail moved. But there is one thing that they have done on this one that they haven't done before, and that is making the head move. And let me kind of move the arm a little bit out of the way, and you can actually move it like this, and it's kind of creepy almost the way it moves, but you can see how that middle part there kind of rotates forward like that, and so you can have his head up like that or move it down. I think that's awesome, and it's kind of got the regular like crocodile type head, and so you can open and close the mouth like that. I mean, I think there's something about the head that seems a little odd to me. Maybe it's because I think they should have had a little bit more detail in his face. Other than that, I think this is awesome. I love that it actually moves like that. It adds a lot of playability to it, in my opinion. And of course, you can move the arms, and you saw how you can move the fingers. And then you have the tail on the back, which you cannot move, unfortunately. But it still is a really, really awesome figure, in my opinion. And I mean, it is a pretty giant Big Fig compared to like your regular size minifigures there. I mean, you set them side by side, and they pretty much come up to about his waist. Yeah, that's about how tall they are. A regular minifigure comes up to just a little past his waist is all. So, pretty gargantuan Big Fig, and I think it is awesome. They did a great job on that. I mean, sure, there's a couple little things they could improve, but I'll be waiting for that for the next one. There is more on this truck to check out, though, because it is a pretty cool truck just by itself. You do have, like, you can kind of push it down like that if you want to. Just kind of bounces a little bit. Now, the only real feature, per se, on this is back here at the back. You have kind of little boxes on each side here that you can kind of pop off. And all you do to pop those off is just basically turn the little gray knobs back here. Pop that one that way, and pop that one that way. And this one has some dynamite in it, so you can pretend like you're blowing something up by popping that side off. And then this one is like a beware of crocodiles sign. It's got a couple of little frogs attached there, and they attach back real easy, just like that. And there you go, they're back on there. And then let me just kind of show you the side. There are some more stickers, but there's also some printed pieces. All these like wood planks, those are printed, which is nice. Stuff like the keep out sign is a sticker, and this one's a sticker. I mean, I would love to see more printed pieces, but the stickers do add a lot to the design of it, in my opinion. Having the truck look kind of rough, like it's been kind of scratched up, kind of gives it much more of a Killer Croc kind of feel. And then here's the, the front end. I love the license plate. It's a Florida license plate, like Florida Gators. And then you have Me Bite on there. I think that's awesome. It's perfect for Killer Croc. And then there's, kind of just the front of it there. It's kind of a very different looking little truck here. Not really little, but, and it's got another danger sign, basically don't swim nearby. So I think this is really cool. Of course, there's a couple little improvements I would make. Oh, also, I don't know if I even pointed this out. The top of that has an 8-ball on it. I think that's awesome. Just a little side note. I couldn't remember if I showed you guys or not. So I think this is a really cool set. I do think it's overpriced. Now, nothing is going to change my mind on that. It is absolutely overpriced. It costs way too much. But it is an awesome, awesome set. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And if there's any other sets you want to see, or if you want to see any kind of collections, like I'm thinking I might do like a Killer Croc comparison video, because there's actually different Killer Croc big figs now too, and we have the old little ones. So if you guys want to see that or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to click like and subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell to turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you guys later. Hey, before you go, click here to subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell by my name to turn on notifications. Or click here to see another one of our videos you might like.